Here with Deputy Betka showing me trying to report this crime of sexual assault, and this is what I'm getting right here. This is what I'm getting. The person is supposed to be trained. There's a manual online about how someone is supposed to take in. They're supposed to show sensitivity towards a person who is reporting a sexual assault. And this person is far from that.
Again, sir, I'm sorry you feel that way. I am the deputy they sent here to take your report. I'm trying to take your report. You don't want to
Ask me the ask. Well, so let's go back to the part where you said that that a male genital exam is expected.
I did not say that.
You said that you did.
Okay.
You said that that's a normal part of an exam, right? Did you not say that?
If you don't want to continue,
Well, see, that's what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. This is the gaslighting part. I asked you to say on camera what it is you said to me.
everything's on my body camera.
Yeah, but I need it on my camera too, because I have to get a subpoena to get what's on yours.
I'm not going to go back in time.
She's not going to go back in time. This is her idea of sensitivity. This is her idea of compassion.
Would you like to continue your interview?
I would. Well, I'd like to wait until the supervisor gets here, because you obviously do not care.
I do.
How do you care? Did you not just say to me that if it's a woman getting an exam and the doctor puts his fingers in her, then that's different than if a male goes in for an exam and then a female doctor molests him? You said that's okay.
I'm not going to argue with you.
You said that's okay. You said it's different.
Did not.
You said it was different, right?
I'm not going to argue with
You did say it was different though. Correct?
You can wait for my supervisor if you don't want to continue.
Yes.
this
Well, you don't want to answer any questions either. So you don't like it when someone asks you a question.
You're asking me to take a report for you.
No, I'm asking you to, yeah, but I'm asking you to answer, I'm asking you to put on camera what it was you said to me.
Everything's on my camera.
Yeah, but we have two cameras. I can have my own camera too.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, that's right. So now when my camera's rolling, you don't want to tell me how it's different. You want to say that you don't want to admit to what it was that you said before.
I'm not going to argue with you.
Well, I have to argue. I'm just asking you to say what you said before. That's not arguing. I'm just asking you what you said before.
I'm not going to go back in time. We can.
You're not going to go
proceed with
back
the
into.
interview.
That's what I'm calling gaslighting. Why you won't put it on camera now?
That's your opinion. Hello.
There's something going on there to be aware of, or?
Just
I'm trying. Yeah, I got sexually assaulted. I called the police to report a crime, and then this is the treatment that I get from this officer.
Okay.
So I'm trying to.
If you guys need any help, or if I can.
Thank you. I can
Do I need to
show you.
order a coffee in order to not? I've spent hundreds of dollars, thousands of dollars at Starbucks. I'm a regular customer. Okay, so don't say I'm trespassing.
I'm not a victim of trespassing. And if Starbucks doesn't want us on their property, they have that right.
Well, I'm not saying you're trespassing.
9 John 51. Hi, sir. Hi, David. David and my boss, so.
Yeah, here she goes. Here she's going gaslighting, trying to say some baloney over there. This is not how you're supposed to treat the victim. This is why people don't report crimes. Because of the way we get treated, just like this. This is why people don't report the crime in the first place. Do you know how long it took me to even work up the nerve to do all this?
I was going to ask you why you
A
waited
long
until
time,
now.
ma'am, a long time.
I was going to ask why
Yeah.
you waited 5 months to report this.
Yeah, a long time, but it's not. That's still within the year, ma'am. That's
Time
still
is
within the
relevant.
year.
I
Pardon?
was asking why you waited that long.
Partly because of people like you. Partly because of the treatment that I'm getting right here.
That's fine.
Okay? That's what's the reason. I actually called back before I called the sexual assault hotline.
Okay.
Before I called them, I called the sheriffs and I asked them what was the procedure. And they said, "Oh well, because I know when I talk to somebody like you, this is their treatment that I'm going to get." Okay? I knew that.
You
Well,
also
let me-
requested a female, and I'm one of the only females.
Well, and I happen to get one, I guess, that just doesn't care. I guess I got one that is apparently biased against men, who doesn't think a man can get assaulted by a female.
I never said that, but
But you implied it.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
Well, you implied it, ma'am. You said that when a man goes in for a physical, he should expect to have his genitals felt up.
I did not.
That's what you did say. You said that's normally part of a male exam.
You can speak with my
That's what you
supervisor.
said. That is what you said. That is factually what you said. Okay? That's not arguing. That's what you said.
You can speak with my supervisor.
Well, I'm just telling you what you said so that it's on the camera. So now you're not denying it? Are you denying it or not denying it? You're going to lie on camera now?
You can speak with my supervisor.
So see, that's what I'm saying. So this is part of the problem. This is part of the problem what I'm facing with them. Stonewalling. Okay? Yeah, exactly okay. This is why people don't report crimes because of people like you. Because of officers like you. Yeah. Because you don't care. You show cold indifference to us.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
No, that's a fact. It's on camera right here, ma'am. It's on camera. There's no denying it. Now you can't deny it. Okay? You're saying that when you treat me like this, the victim, and I get upset that I'm being you're saying that it's my fault, just like that doctor tried to do. And that's gaslighting. That's gaslighting now.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, do you know what it is now? Do you understand what it is now? You still don't get it. Gaslighting is pretending you don't understand when you really do. That's gaslighting.
Okay.
Okay, you got it? So you can't say you don't understand it anymore.
I'll make sure to look it up.
Yeah, you look it up. Look it up under narcissistic personality disorder. You're showing a lot of compassion towards me, ma'am.
I just don't want to argue with you, sir.
Yeah, but I just want to ask you. I ask you to put back on the record what you said.
I'm not going to argue with you.
I'm not asking you. I'm not arguing with you. Just say on the record what you said to me. When I told you that she put her hands on my genitals without permission, without asking me, you said that's normally part of a male exam. You argued with me,
I'm not going to argue with you.
but you did say that. You did say that. This is going in your jacket, ma'am. This is going in your jacket. Because you are basically engaging in the same harassment.
I'm asking you.
You
to
know
take
you
the
are
evidence
no
today.
that was harassment. That is sexual harassment. It is. You think because I had needed a medication? You think because I needed a medication that I automatically gave consent to have my genitals felt up?
You can speak with my supervisor.
Well, that's what you implied.
Okay.
That's what you implied. Are you a medical legal? Are you steeped in medical legal law?
As far as I know, no.
Well, there you go. Then don't try to argue with me. Don't try to argue medical legal. You're not an attorney. You did argue with me though. You said that was part of a male exam.
Not
That's
arguing
what you
with
said. But that's what you said.
Not arguing with you that you.
Yeah, but don't just say I'm not arguing with. But that's what you
You're going
said.
to speak over me.
Well,
So that's fine.
I wait for you to answer. You just say it, then you give a wrong answer.
Not going to argue with you that you didn't give her consent to touch your genitals.
I'm sorry.
I'm not going to argue with you, sir. That's not part of my job to sit here and argue with you.
Well, then why did you do it?
I'm not arguing.
You did argue with me. You did argue with me. If it's not part, I agree with you. I agree that it is not part of your job to argue. And then when I said I didn't say anything, and then you said to me, well, how would she know that you didn't give consent? How would she know? Well, she didn't ask. That's one thing. Okay. And then when I asked you, had you ever encountered a victim, a complaining victim, who said that they didn't protest? You said, "Oh, it rarely happens." There, now you're arguing with rarely it happens.
I'm not arguing with you.
But that's what you said. That is what you said, and that's going in your jacket, and that's discrimination, and that's you trying to invalidate this complaint before it even gets written down.
I'm trying
Did he
to
say
take your
something?
report.
Did he protest? No, he didn't protest. She must be innocent.
No, I'm trying to get.
Yeah, but that's what you're saying.
statement
Yeah, but that's the way that you're implying.
Then I pass that
Yeah, but that's the way that
information
you're trying to play it out. That's the way you're trying to portray it.
I read
You-
my report from what you told me.
Yeah, you're gonna write it up in your own little way,
Okay.
right?
I write what you tell me. I contact my sex crimes detectives. I get their input.
Why did you say to me that's normally part of a male exam?
That's from my experience.
But who
From
cares?
other people
Who
that I
cares?
talk to.
Why are you saying that to me?
I'm
Why
not
are you
it
saying-
as an insult.
What? But you don't have. You have no purpose in saying that. Okay? Don't say that stuff. Don't say how I was wrong.
I'm not saying you're
You
wrong.
are saying that. You're implying that.
I'm not saying you're wrong.
You're saying that I should have known, right? That's what you're saying. That's normally part of a male exam.
From what I know, I'm not a doctor.
Well then good. Okay, you're not a doctor, right? Stop trying to presume that you know what's supposed to happen. Right?
That's why
Why did you say it?
I'm asking for
Why did you say it though?
I'm not gonna argue with you.
But then I'm just asking you a question.
Wait,
Why did you say that to me, Mal? Why did you say that? You understand this is going in your jacket for discrimination. You are discriminating against me.
I'm trying to get your statement so I can.
Yeah, but how can we get there when you're already discriminating against me? How can we get there? How can we get to the point where you submit a proper report
That's what I'm
that's
trying
not
to do.
colored by your discrimination?
I'm trying to do that.
You're not doing it. You won't even admit to what you said. You won't even admit to what you said. Right? That look on your face is an I don't care look. That is the look of someone who does not care what happened to me. That's what, and that's why I asked you, why are you doing this job if you don't care? If you're so callous to people, why are you doing this job? You're just as bad as that doctor.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
Yeah, I really do. You're just as bad as her. Do you think I have no rights?
I never said that.
Do you think I have no rights? She also lifted up the gown all the way. Okay, she also lifted up the gown all the way against my will while that other woman was there. Okay? That's what she did, against my will. That's an assault. If I go up to some girl and I lift up her skirt, is that not a crime? Ma'am? If some girl is sitting there and I go and lift up her skirt and she freezes and she doesn't say anything, is that not a crime? With against her will, she didn't say anything. No, is it a crime or not? Would you arrest me if I did that? Would you arrest the assailant? Well, yes or no?
If you don't want to finish telling
I'm
me,
just
that's
asking
fine.
you. I'm asking you a question. If you would do that, if you saw a man, or if a girl later said, "Hey, this guy in a black shirt lifted up my skirt while I was," well, did you say anything?
Well, I'm
How was
not
he?
here to
How was he
answer
supposed? No,
litigation.
but that's what you said to me. How was the man supposed to know that you didn't want him to lift your skirt up?
I am not here to play.
That's what you said to me.
I did not.
That is what you said to me.
But I'm not
You
here to
said
play
you said to me, how would she know? How would she know that she wasn't supposed to touch my genitals? Well, how should I know that if that girl doesn't say anything? How should I know that she doesn't want me to lift up her skirt and touch her genitals? How should I know if she doesn't say anything? If she freezes out of fear? Right? It's all on your camera. You said it, right? Ma'am, you know this can happen to you, right? You know that just because you're an officer right now, you know this can happen to you, right? You do know it can happen to you, right?
You can speak with my supervisor.
But you do know it can happen to you, right? And when it does happen to you, do you really want to be treated like this?
Sir, I'm just trying to take an accurate account.
Well, ma'am,
of
I'm trying to reach into to see if there's even kind of a human being inside of that skin behind there. Because if it happens to you, or it happens to your mom, and they treat you like this, and they treat you like this, then you'll know. Then you'll know, right? Then you'll know. This is your way of getting back at men. This is your way of getting back at men, just like that doctor. Well, then why? You said before you was relevant. You said that if it was a female patient and a male doctor and he put his fingers inside, you said that was a different situation. That's what you said. That's what you said. You did say that. It's on camera.
Everything's a different situation. That's why I'm
No,
trying
it's
to get
no.
the
Yeah, but
statement.
no, it's the same situation. It's just the genders are different. How is it a different situation? If a male doctor puts his female patient on a drug that
Everyone's
she.
experience is a different situation. That's why I'm trying to get the facts of
Yeah,
what happened for you.
but you're saying that it's a different situation in the sense that it's different for females than it is for males. Like if a male gets molested, it's okay. You're saying it's a different situation, not the same.
I'm not saying anything.
That is exactly what you said.
Okay.
You're biased, ma'am. You're biased. No, you are biased.
Sorry. No, you're fine. We're in your space.
So she lifted up my gown. Did you write that down?
Have it on camera.
So then why are you bothering to take notes if it's all on camera?
The notes are for the dates. I know that she lifted up your gown and examined your genitalia.
Is that okay?
So you know.
No, it isn't. No, it wasn't.
And that's
Why
I'm
are you
asking
why are you like this?
This is just my personality. You can continue with whatever else happened that day or any other communication you had with her.
Do we have enough for you to submit this to your crime detectives?
If that's all you want to tell me, then yes.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, is this enough? Because you obviously don't care.
I'm asking
You
what
obviously,
happened the rest of the
I know,
day.
but you do not care. You personally do not care. You
That's
didn't
how
care.
you feel.
No, that is how I feel. Do you care?
I do care.
To what extent do you care? You care because you need to get your paycheck, or I mean, do you care about me as a human being?
I do. That's why I'm here asking you these questions.
So was it wrong for her to lift up my gown without my permission?
I'm not going to say either way. I'm here to take the report. I take an unbiased report of the facts of what happened. Your feelings are valid.
They are valid. Thank you. Thank you. They are valid.
And
They
I
are
write the
valid.
report and then it gets investigated.
Thank you for saying my feelings are valid, because they are.
They are.
Okay.
What would you like done when it involves the doctor? I don't know what other communication you had.
So, I mean, there's just so many details to this, Deputy.
Okay.
Okay, there's so many details to this.
What other communication did you have with this doctor?
So in the exam room, so I'm trying to get across to you. What I'm trying to get across to you is that I was terrified.
Okay.
Okay? I'm trying to get that across to you. No, I didn't say anything. I froze.
Okay.
I didn't at the time. I didn't even know that there was a thing called the freeze response.
Okay.
I didn't know it, but at the time, I felt like I was under mind control. Okay? Now, since then, I had to put it's like I've watched so many videos, Deputy,
Okay.
about how people didn't know at the time They felt confused. They felt baffled. They didn't understand what was happening. Like, how could someone that they respect, how could someone that they trusted, be violating them? And you're thinking to yourself, so when there's this other person in the room, this other female, and you're thinking, and I'm thinking to myself, this is normal, right? But it doesn't feel normal. Okay, it doesn't feel normal.
Okay.
And so she's holding.
This is my supervisor, so give me 1 moment so I can just let him know the situation. Requested.
Yes.
So if you have a complaint with me or don't want to continue the conversation,
Well, I thought we were starting to get someplace.
okay. Well, you did request a supervisor.
I did, but it's like, are you gonna argue with me like you were before?
I'm not arguing.
So
I'm trying
so
to get my-
Deputy Sergeant, is it? So are you not gonna talk to me?
Oh, that's what she was asking you. Do you have any questions for me?
Yes, I do. So when someone takes a report, are they supposed to counter? Are they supposed to try to argue with you?
You're supposed to ask questions.
Okay, but yeah. So when I so
What
so
I can do, sir, is I can review the body cam footage and see how the behavior was, because it's all been videotaped. Does that work
What's-
for you? Because what I would like to do is get everything resolved and have you report whatever you'd like to report, so that
Well-
we can do our job. If that's what you're looking for.
what's your name, sir?
Wilkinson.
Wilkinson?
4462.
Well, okay. My purpose today was, based upon the advice of an attorney, was to file a police report.
Let's do it.
Okay, so one of the issues that I had was that I explained to this deputy that what happened to me was under the pretext of a physical exam.
Okay.
Okay. I was told to take my underwear off. I did not take my underwear off myself. I mean, I took them off myself, but I did not initially take them off. I was told to take them off, and I was not told the purpose of taking them off. And then the doctor she put her hand under the gown and felt the femoral artery. From there, without saying anything, she then migrated to holding my left testicle. She did so in a way that seemed to me to be it was like trying to arouse me. Your deputy here says, well, getting a testicle exam is part of a normal exam, isn't it? She tried to argue with me. She tried to interject her perspective. That's one of the issues. That's one of the issues. Okay. So why is she, and then I tell her that she's gaslighting me, and then she says to me she doesn't understand what gaslighting is. Do you know what gaslighting is? You don't know what it is. So gaslighting is like pretending not to understand. Like you're saying that you don't understand what gaslighting is. It's like pretending like you don't understand.
Okay, well, I'm also not understanding what the purpose of the phone is.
Well, because
You're here to report a crime.
I was trying to report a crime. Pardon?
You called us here.
Yeah.
Okay, do you want to report the crime?
I would like to.
Let's do it, man. What's the phone for?
Well, what's your body cam for?
So that we can record everything.
Well, then that's my purpose too.
All right, sounds good. I mean, we're not the ones calling someone and reporting the crime.
Yeah, but you guys have cameras, so I have a camera, and you guys are not being cooperative either.
No, 100%. Like I said, can you report?
Like what difference does it make if I have a camera? You guys have cameras. Like why bring that up? That's gaslighting. That right there is gaslighting.
I appreciate the
Okay.
example, 'cause I'm still
Yeah.
familiar
Yeah. Well,
with
now
it.
you know.
Thank you.
Gaslighting is saying that because you guys have cameras, right?
Sir, would you like to finish?
Well,
the
no, but no,
investigation?
but here's the supervisor. So we're talking about supervision stuff right now. You asked me if I had an issue with this deputy, and so now I have an issue with this deputy, and I've got an issue with you too.
Okay. Can we help you with anything else today, sir?
Yeah, I'm trying to report a crime.
Please do so.
Okay, are you going to gaslight me some more? Are you going to ask me why I'm recording?
I'm not familiar with that definition.
Okay, are you going
I'm
to
asking you to finish the events of that day.
Okay, are you guys
So
are
I
you,
need to finish my report. So instead of arguing with my sergeant.
No, I'm just no.
now.
He's telling me. He's asking me. I'm just trying to address his point. His point. He brought up the point. Why are you recording? Well, you're recording. What difference does it make?
Because it seems that your purpose here today is not to report a crime.
It is to report a crime.
Then let's report it.
Then don't ask me why I'm recording it.
Would you like to finish the event?
I
What happened?
100% do.
Okay, please tell me
Then
what
stop
happened
trying to
after
interrupt the
exam.
process.
What happened after the exam?
Not done with that part yet.
Okay.
So she has my left testicle in her hand like this, okay? You have it on camera. So she has my left testicle, and she's what the purpose of her holding my testicle like this is not been made known to me at all.
Okay.
She has her thumb brushing up against my penis.
Okay.
Okay? It's not clear to me what she's doing or why she's doing it. She hasn't said a word. There's another woman in the room. I don't know why, I don't know what is she supposed to, this other person is supposed to be a chaperone supposedly. Why is she not stopping anything?
Okay.
I was distressed. I was in distress.
And you didn't say anything to the doctor?
I did not say anything because I was in distress. Okay? I told you before that I was there because I was on a medication that she put me on.
Sure.
So I was manipulated to undergo this is called, if you want, there's a law, drug facilitated sexual assault.
Okay.
Okay? So there's a crime.
Okay.
So she got me there under the pretext of renewing my prescription. That's why I was there.
Okay.
That's why I was there. Okay? And that's 100% why I didn't say anything.
Okay.
Okay? And I was in terror. I was in terror that by her rubbing my penis, I was going to get an erection.
Okay.
I thought she was trying to embarrass me in front of this other female. Either embarrass me or say, make me get an erection and go, ha ha. Like, deliberately abuse me.
Okay.
Okay? She's doing that. Like, do you see how I'm holding that? Like that? That's what she was doing. Okay? Not saying why.
Okay. And after that?
I'm not done yet.
Okay.
So then she has me cough. She has me cough, okay? We never discussed me getting an inguinal hernia exam.
Okay.
We never discussed me getting a testicular exam. We never discussed do I have penile cancer or whatever it is.
Okay.
We never discussed any of that. okay? And I don't know why she's doing this, other than to embarrass me, to humiliate me. I don't know why,
Okay.
okay? Then she proceeds to do the same thing on the other side,
Okay.
okay? And as far as I could tell, I have since watched, genital exams of males on YouTube, online, okay?
Okay.
Now, and I was lying down this whole time, okay?
Okay.
Now, these exams can be done while the patient is lying down. However, the standard practice is to do so while the patient is standing up.
Okay.
Do you know why?
Not a
You
doctor.
don't know why. Good. Okay, so that's what I'm trying to get someplace. So I have done a lot of investigating, ma'am.
Okay.
I've done a lot of investigating since then. And that's why I'm here, because it's not like I've just made this up, okay? I didn't just make it up one day. I've been doing a lot of legwork on this, okay? So, you know, and I've been watching those Larry Nassar videos. There's this Larry Nassar case where he molested these girls under the pretense of doing some kind of, you know, something that was supposed to be proper, but it wasn't.
Okay.
It wasn't proper. And this wasn't proper either, okay? And people have advised me to come and make a report.
And that's why I'm here.
Okay, good, okay? So so now my emotions are all flooded out with adrenaline, I guess. You know, whatever, like I lost track of this other woman. I couldn't even, because of the way that the doctor had lifted up the gown, I couldn't even see her face or if she was looking in my direction. Why are you looking away, sir? Why are you looking away? Do you not care, or, I mean,
you're reporting the incident to me.
okay,
My sergeant's here for supervision.
okay, good.
And because you requested one, and as part of our job, we do occasionally look around. It's part of our officer safety. It has nothing to do with our interaction with you. It's part of, we want to know what our surroundings are.
Well, you know, when it happens to you guys, when it happens to you or happens to somebody that you love, then we'll see if you see like just, let's just see if you're like that. If it happens to somebody like that, you know.
Would you like to continue?
Okay, well, we'll see how we'll see how you guys feel, and if that's real, actually your personality, as you say it is.
This is my person.
Okay, well, we'll see what it's like when something really, really real happens to you. Okay.
So after the exam, what happened?
So the exam's not over yet, ma'am. Exam's not over yet. So the doctor says to me, she says, look, I can't remember the exact words, okay? I cannot remember the exact words. But the question that she puts to me is, am I bothering you? Like, why are you tapping your fingers?
Why is your focus
I don't
on
know
me?
why.
Because it's just like, why are you, like, you
Let
know...
me know if you need me. Just report this back.
I mean, if somebody were tapping their fingers when you're trying to talk to them...
Well, you're also reporting the incident to me, not my sergeant. So speaking.
Yeah, but
speaking to him is actually disrespectful to me.
It's not disrespectful to
Because you're
you.
reporting, I'm taking the report.
Yeah, but you're already disrespectful to me.
So if you wanna
He's
finish-
supposed to, you know...
Sir, if you would like to finish the report, then I would be happy to take the events of that day. But if you're going to continue to either argue with me or my sergeant, I can't do that.
But I don't want to be treated like an inhuman, like a
Well,
non-human.
then please finish what happened.
I mean, you guys are humans. Some of you are.
Please finish what happened.
Like Deputy Morales is very human.
We're not all the same person.
No, I understand that.
So please finish what happened.
So then the question she asks me is, shall we do a prostate exam here, or would you like to go home and do it yourself and get back to me?
Okay.
Does that make any sense to you?
I'm not a medical doctor.
Okay, good. So after I've been thoroughly embarrassed and humiliated,
Okay.
I don't even understand I've been like, my state of mind isn't, my consent has already been like taken, okay?
And besides asking you for the prostate exam,
Yeah, so,
did
yes.
she laugh at you?
No, she didn't laugh there.
Okay.
But so so you don't know the answer to that question. Should is a patient qualified to get back to her, to perform an exam on himself? No, they're not.
Okay.
So in the moment, I'm like, we'll do it here.
Okay.
So what I'm saying, there is a rape by fraud as well, ma'am. That's another crime. Okay. That doctor in UCLA got charged with and convicted of.
Okay.
So that's when you trick the patient into undergoing something that they don't understand what they're doing. Maybe they give consent, but they've been tricked into it. That's a crime too.
Okay.
Okay? So I'm trying to help you here because you don't seem to understand.
Well, I'm trying to get.
Yeah, but you don't seem to understand even the law.
And so
You don't even seem to understand the law.
briefing me on the law.
Yeah, because you don't seem to understand.
Okay. Well, that's why.
It doesn't seem to register with you.
That's why we have detectives who specialize in
Well,
certain cases.
okay, well, good, yeah.
So please
Yeah, well, that
ask the
if someone
prostate examiner.
so I say do it here, because at the time I don't even know if a patient can do it or not. But I'm just acquiescing to her presumed expertise, right? But I wouldn't have even gotten to that point if she hadn't been the one that told me to take my underwear off in the first place, and I wouldn't have gotten to that point where she could ask me that question if she hadn't already humiliated me.
Okay.
Okay? So I'm just saying, just because I said yes there, it was only because she had eroded all my will before.
Okay.
Okay? So it's important. All these little things are important.
Okay.
So then at the end of this, so then you asked me, did she say anything else? She said, she looks back at me before this debacle ever happened. She looks back at me, she says, good to see you, but now it has a sinister aspect to it. It no longer has it has like a twisted, even though she's smiling, it's like an evil smile.
Okay.
Okay?
Have you had any communication with her since?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I have.
What was that?
Can you see I'm getting upset?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have any understanding why? Do you have an understanding why I'm getting?
I know this is a difficult topic
It-
to talk about.
it is,
and
it
took you
is.
a while to get to this point. That's
Yeah.
why I'm asking if there's been any communication since, so I can also put that in my report and what was said.
So trying to be trying to make sense of, trying to be as mature about this as possible.
Okay.
Well, they took an X-ray. I was so bewildered that, so then the X-ray tech comes by and he says, Dr. Samard would like you to get an X-ray, a chest X-ray, but I don't even know what I'm consenting to or why. Okay, so this big giant oaf of a man escorts me over to the X-ray thing and takes 2 X-rays.
Okay.
For what purpose, I don't know.
I'm not sure.
I'm just saying, for what purpose, at the time, I don't know, okay? So, the state of mind that I'm in, okay, is like this, okay? This is what I'm upset, okay? I'm upset.
That's fine.
I was upset then,
Okay.
but just because someone doesn't say anything doesn't mean that they aren't upset. Do you know I survived being hit by an airplane? Do you think I showed up upset on that day? I didn't. I got hit by an airplane.
Okay. I'm asking you for the conversation.
Yeah, but I'm just trying to tell you that not everyone reacts the same way.
Okay.
Like you say, you have your personality, which is blank. Well, my personality is different too. Just because I don't respond the way you respond or someone else responds doesn't mean that I wasn't assaulted.
I never said that. I'm
Well,
asking
good.
you to
Oh, good. I'm
finish-
glad that you said that because that's the truth.
Asking you to finish what happened
Okay.
with conversation with her.
So I left the office
Okay.
just thinking I had gotten this over with so that I could stay on my medication
Okay.
that she prescribed, mind-altering drug that she prescribed. and that she got me there and she manipulated me there to undergo this horrendous experience. Okay?
Okay.
So, to try to be a man, to try to be an adult and I just stuffed it all under, like most victims do.
Okay.
We just stuff it,
Okay.
okay? And if it ever happens to you, then you'll know what it's like. Then you'll know what it's like. So, I go back to my life. I'm trading. I was getting a lot of phone calls. Most of them were spam, and some were from an 805 area code. But I had the main office's phone number in my directory. But I was getting these 805 numbers, which I hadn't programmed them into my phone yet. So I just let them all go to voicemail. So the exam, the molestation, occurred on 4/26. By Memorial Day weekend, May 23rd, I thought it was finally like I could finally take a little bit of a breather from what it was that I was doing, and I thought, let me catch up on these voicemails.
Okay.
There were 3 voicemails on my phone, on my voicemail, and they were from her office saying, "Hey Blackstone, Dr. Samar would like you to come back to go over the results." So this is what started like a PTSD response.
Okay.
Okay? I started reliving this event over and over and over again and trying to make sense of it. I'd never experienced anything like this in my life.
Okay.
Okay? And I was thinking to myself, like, I feel fine. I'm like, what results? 2 years ago, when they did blood work, they just one of the girls called me from the office and just said, you need to take some vitamin D. Fine.
Well, that was also during COVID, right?
Yeah.
Different protocols.
Well, see, there you go, arguing with me again.
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah, but you're
Different
arguing. Like, what's the
protocols.
what? Yeah, but why are you saying that? What
just
difference?
saying,
What
what-
difference does that make?
Would you like to finish what communication you had with her?
Why did you say that?
Sir, I can't finish my report if you don't finish telling me what happened.
Why did you say that?
Okay. I'm going to leave.
Oh,
if you
sir,
don't
sir,
finish.
sir, she's doing it again. She's doing it again. No, sir, I'm complaining. No, she's doing it again. She just did it. No, he's leaving. The supervisor won't supervise.
Well,
Why are you saying that was COVID? What difference does it
I'm
make?
just saying it's different protocols, so for them to call and say to discuss the results might not be out of the ordinary now. But if you don't want
But
to finish speaking with
why are you making excuses? You're making
Sir,
excuses.
At this point, you're just arguing.
No, but you're the one arguing. You're saying you're.
Judge, give her all that information.
No, she keeps arguing with me. She's telling me that because it was COVID, that the protocols were different.
Appreciate it. All right,
I have enough for a report.
sounds good. Honestly, so far from what you've explained to me, and I've been to numerous, where you schedule and they tell you this is a physical examination, I believe it's very well known. That they,
No, it's not well known.
Okay.
No,
Maybe ask,
no, that's not my fault.
what does this examination encompass? Because every time that someone says to me, being a male, hey, you're coming in for a physical, I'm fully expecting.
You
that
might,
you're going
but
to
I
have
didn't.
that.
She was taking advantage of my ignorance.
All right.
I did not give consent.
Understandable. It's a typical medical procedure.
I don't
For
care.
a physical.
Okay, I'm gonna write to the head sheriff.
Well, what I would do.
I'm writing to the head sheriff about you. What's your name again?
There's only one sheriff.
Yeah,
So
the
it doesn't
sheriff.
matter
The
about-
sheriff. I've met him.
Right.
Yeah, and you're one of these people.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to kind of.
No, you're not here to interpret the law.
Have you ever have you reached out to the hospital staff at all?
Yeah, I tried it.
Okay. I would definitely reach out to the hospital.
But what about them also? What about them also fraudulently representing someone who's a nurse who's not?
They could change their process a little bit and maybe explain more of the examination that was going on. You know what I mean? So that you would
That's gaslighting. That's gaslighting.
Sure.
I did not give consent, okay?
Sounds good.
No, see, now you're,
I hope
okay.
you have a better day. We've got all the information. Do you have any more facts or information you'd like to provide about that specific incident?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do.
Go ahead.
I never gave consent for her to text me. You got that? Do you understand that part? If a woman goes in for a medical exam and the doctor puts his fingers inside her without permission, that's assault.
It's not true, sir.
Excuse me?
That is not true, sir.
It is too. It is.
It's a medical procedure.
Not if she doesn't consent to it. Not if she doesn't consent to it.
All right. Do you have anything else for this?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Here. There's the email I sent them on July the 11th.
Can I take a copy of this?
You, that's for you.
Okay, thank you.
And all of this is for you guys. Okay?
Take that and-
This is what I'm saying. Like, how dare you? How dare you people do this?
Us people.
Yeah, you. You people, you're supposed to, you know.
I came here to get information.
No, you didn't. You came here to gaslight me. You came here to tell me your version of what the law is.
My
Your version of the law.
best interpretation. I always appreciate inputs I can learn more.
You don't. Yeah, exactly. This is exactly what. We get it.
All right.
You have a better day, sir.
Someday this shit's gonna happen to people that you love, and then we'll see what you say about medical exams. Then we'll see.